What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Real quickly, what you'll see on your screen is all of my socials. If you could give those a follow for me, I would greatly appreciate it. So with the YouTube, for example, please make sure that you are subscribed, your notifications are turned on, and any comments that you want to make, feel free. Leave them in the comment section down below. Also, as well, we are on all of your favourite podcast apps, so Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. If you are listening to the audio version, just make sure that you're giving it a like as well, because that helps it on the algorithm. So that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for that as well. Do appreciate it. So today's video is my preview before the Crystal Palace game down at Selhurst Park tomorrow. That will be now this is Saturday when this is being recorded, so after Farke's press conference yesterday. So usual stuff, I'm going to go through all the various bits and pieces and talk about everything that needs to be talked about, just to give you a little bit more info and information on where everything kind of stands. So let's head into it. So looking at injuries point of view for Crystal Palace, they've got Copra out, they've got Nikita out, Munoz is doubtful, Mateta is doubtful as well, and Decore is also out for them. For us, conversely, things are looking a hell of a lot better. So we've only got Noah Okafor, who is realistically going to be out. He was back in training, but he's just a little twinge, so not going to risk him. I would have thought. I'll be surprised if he makes it onto the bench. If he does, then Farke's doing the usual mind game stuff that he likes to do. There was a little question mark over DCL as well, but he's definitely going to be in there. So we are looking like a team that is starting to get back to fully fit at exactly the right time, which is key for me. Pre-match standings. So currently at the moment, Crystal Palace are 13th. We're sat in 15th. They've got an overall rating of 6.83. Ours is 6.74. They're on 38 points. Pretty much safe now, I would have guessed. And we are on 31 points overall. So our run of form is one drawn, lost. Whereas with Crystal Palace, it's been one loss, one. So decent-ish form from Crystal Palace, but we have to go into this game with a little bit of confidence and pace and power as far as I'm concerned. So head-to-head wise, obviously we've got the game to come tomorrow. Last time we played them, we beat them at home 4-1, and I have to say that was a comprehensive victory for us as well. It was one of the best that I've seen us play this season. Some really good goals in that game, and just overall, just bullying them. That's the right way of saying it, and that's something that we need to do as well. And then when you look at the other games where they played us at home, we lost 5-1, and then there was the loss 2-1 in 23 and 22. And then before that, in July of 22, we drew 1-1 at Selhurst Park. So the last time we picked up any points that I can see is from 2022, so quite a long time ago. Obviously, we've been in the Championship since then, but we need to be going at it. We need to be targeting this as being able to get points. That's no disrespect to Crystal Palace at all, but we need to make sure that we're going into games wanting to get the points. Goal distribution-wise, interestingly, Palace tend to score a large proportion of their goals just before half-time. So they've got 11 just before half-time. And then within the kind of like the final 60 to 90 minutes, they've scored 14 goals. Conversely, for us, we tend to concede a lot of our goals in the second half. So we have, in the second half, I mean, it's not great reading overall. We've conceded 30, let me make sure I can get my maths correct on this one, 32 goals we've conceded in the second half so far this season, which isn't a good start. It just shows that difference between the Premier League and the Championship, and maybe falling off in terms of tiredness and everything. Whereas conversely, we score a majority of our goals just before half-time. Interestingly, Palace have a bit of a knack of conceding a lot of goals just before half-time as well. So between 30 to 45 minutes, Palace have conceded 13 goals and we've scored 11. So interesting. It's just I always find these are just interesting statistics to put up to see where the game could and couldn't be won kind of thing. Our second half performances need to be a lot better than what they have been recently. Just that sitting off and trying to sort of contain people, I don't think works for us very well. So we just need to make sure that we're doing, as normally, the right things at the right time. Insights-wise, Palace sit 13th, but they're ranked 7 in the XG table. They're underperforming by 6 positions, which says to me that they have a tendency to concede goals. They rank 7th in XG, but sit 13th. That's the same insight. That's well done, SofaScore. That's FootMob. That really appreciate that, making me look stupid. Not a difficult thing, I do agree. They've scored 33 goals from a 45 XG this season, so 12 goals below expected. They've won 3 of their last 5 Premier League matches, including away wins at Brighton and Tottenham. But to be fair, everybody seems to win at Tottenham at this moment in time. For us, we're underperforming our XG by 9.5 points. That's the biggest gap in the league. We've drawn 10 of 29 league matches this season, the joint most in the division. And we've mentioned it before, but we won the reverse fixture 4-1 at Ellen Road in December. We've conceded 48 goals this season, 4.5 more than our XG conceded suggests. So again, that's that not being switched on fully for a game or just not being fully at the races. Things like that need to change, particularly in the running. So, as we said before, our average SofaScore rating for Leeds is 6.74. That's 29 matches. We've scored 37 goals. We generally score about 1.3 per game. We've conceded 48. Only 4 clean sheets all season, 19 assists, and we've got a 45.6 ball percentage possession. For Crystal Palace, they're on 6.83. They've scored 33 goals. They score 1.1 per game. They've conceded 35, 10 clean sheets this season, 20 assists, and a 45.4% possession. So we've actually got a higher percentage possession rate over the season, which is a little bit strange. Standings tracker, so you can see kind of where everybody sits. Palace are the green line, we're the blue line. Palace had a really, really good strong push, then they fell off massively, had another little push, and then just had from like game week, I want to say 14, all the way through to game week 20, it was just constant down. Little bit of a resurgence with a couple of wins, which has put them, back up into 13th on the 38 points. Us, we've kind of been in and around the same position, but we've slowly moved up a little bit, which is, I suppose, a decent thing to see so far. Top scorers, Mateta for Crystal Palace. He may or may not be playing. Football rating of 6.72. He scored 8 goals. His XG is 11.97 and he's played 23 matches. For us, as we know, it is the DCL. 6.79 football rating, 10 goals scored. He's got a 10.5 XG, 1 assist and 26 games played so far this season. Featured players. So this is the one where we like to put 2 little players together. So we've got Richards and Goodmanson, and these are statistically the highest rated players from the last game as well. So bear that in mind. So Goodmanson with an 8.8, he got an assist and a goal, phenomenal game in the last game. Richards got an 8.3. But when you look overall from a statistical point of view, attack 38, 45 for Goodmanson, technical ability 43, 50 for Goodmanson, tactical 67, 39 for Goodmanson, which I find interesting. Defensive, 82 for Richards, 52 for Goodmanson. And then creativity, 40 for Richards. And I called him Richardson, sorry. It's not, it's Richards. And it's 50 for Goodmanson. That defensive one I find quite interesting because Goodmanson's a very, very good defender. Top rated players. So for Leeds United, it is Ethan Ampadu at the top of the pile on 7.14. Sorry, no, I can't read. Anton Stack at the top of the pile, 7.14. Ethan Ampadu just underneath at 7.06. Justin at 6.87. Okafor at 6.85. And Longstaff at 6.85 also. For Crystal Palace, you've got Adam Wharton, really, really good player. I really rate Wharton. I think he's a fantastic player. He's got a very, very good future. 7.07. Henderson, keeper at 7.06. And then you've got Richards at 6.97. Munoz at 6.96 and Ismailia Sarr at 6.93 overall. Going into Crystal Palace in terms of their statistics overall. So, attacking per game. Goals, 1.1. Penalties, 6 out of 6. They've got 0 out of 5 free kick goals. 31 goals from inside the box from 246 attempts. 1 of 92 attempts from outside of the box. So that says to me, keep them on the outside of the box. 5 left-footed goals, 18 right-footed goals, 9 headed goals. They create 2.6 big chances per game, 1.7 missed chances per game, 11.7 total shots per game. 3.8 shots on target, 4.3 shots off target. They have pretty much 4 shots blocked, 4 successful dribbles, 4 corners per game, 9 free kicks per game. They've hit the woodwork 11 times and 28 counter-attacks. Passes-wise, as we mentioned, ball possession is 45.4. They've got 78% accurate passes, so that's 307 per game. In their own half is 167, and in the opposition half is 140. 15.1 long balls, that's an accuracy of 42%. And accurate crosses is 3.5. That's an accuracy of 22.1%. Defending-wise, 10 clean sheets. They concede 1.2 per game. 19 tackles per game. About 9 interceptions per game. Chances per game is 32.7. 3 saves per game. 47 ball recoveries per game. 16 errors leading to a shot. And 5 of those errors are leading to a goal. 5 penalties committed. And 4 of those has been scored. 4 clearances off the line and 7 last man tackles. So that little statistic about errors leading to a shot, 16, they do that 16 times per game. So that says to me that they are quite error-strewn if you put the pressure on them and a high press potentially. Others, they win 51.1 duels per game. That's 49% of their duels. 32 are ground duels and 19 are aerial duels. They lose possession 134.4 times per game. 17 throw-ins per game, 7 goal kicks per game, 2 offside per games. They commit about 11 fouls per game. They've got 2.1 yellow cards per game and 2 red cards per game. Their starting lineup from the last game, they played a 3-4-2-1 formation. So that was Henderson in goal, Cavnott, and then Lacroix and Richards as the back 3. They then had Mitchell, Kamada, Wharton and Nathaniel Klein as like the midfield 4. And then they had Gessend and Sarr as kind of the attacking 2. And then Larson up front by himself. For Leeds, I am just trying to think of a way that I would like to see us play. And if I'm sort of thinking about it, I would like to see us play a 3-4-3 formation. You could even split that into a 3-4-2-1 formation if needs be as well. So what that allows to happen overall, that gives us quite a lot of versatility as far as I'm concerned. That could mean that Ampadu can slip back into a more defensive role if needs be. It means that Goodmanson and Bogle can track back as well to make that 3 a 5. If they move the 2 further back and Calvert-Lewin sort of up top, it means that the midfield will always have a 4 in it, or at the very least have a 5 in it at the same time as well. But from an attacking point of view in the transition, you've got James and Nonto running down the ring, Calvert-Lewin up front. So my full starting 11 for the game would be Darlow, Roden, Biol and Strauch, Bogle, Stack, Ampadu and Goodmanson as the kind of like midfield 4, if you like, and then James, Calvert-Lewin and Nonto up front. I just think that gives us good energy. There is potentially an argument for him playing Aronson potentially in the James position, but what I saw from James in the Norwich game was good. I'd like to see a bit more of that, and maybe Aronson come on from 60 to 70 minutes just to be a pest and a nuisance and pressing high up top. But we need the points. We've got to go into this game. We've got to go and get the points. I would like to see us go and try for the win. We've got to be fast from the onset. None of this playing for a draw. None of this. I don't want to see Gruev in the middle of midfield. I want us progressive and going at it, because that's when we're at our best and that's when we can do the best that we can do. That's what I would really, really like to see. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button, notifications turned on, all of that good stuff. If you're listening on the audio, please also give it a like for me as well. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is a big, big, big game. Like I said, that's going to do it for this one. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it.